Wat? Huh?
Today it's a beautiful day in DayZ. I hope you guys are all doing well. Today on the glorious servers of Unrated, it is our intent to repair this bridge and bring it back to its former glory. But here's the twist. The bridge is the only access point to the massive lake that contains a high tier ship, which means that everyone utilizing a boat is going to have to pass through our river, our bridge, through our base. And that would bring us a lot of attention. I hope everyone's doing alright. Today's video we are starting out with some of my friends. And if you're wondering what language we speak, we're speaking Dutch. But it doesn't matter, because the video will be in English regardless. And you'll mostly hear my voice explaining what's going on if necessary. But right from the get-go, I was just looting up, checking towns, checking buildings, and honestly checking any of these random duffel bags scattered around the map. I feel like this is my go-to way to get started on this server. But besides that, you guys know I love some PvP.
Yes.
These crates are really useful over here. Ammo crate, green key, nade. Not bad to be honest. I mean, it's not insane, but it's a fair start. We were fully aware that we weren't the fast ones in the server. The wipe had already happened and we were late to the party. But that didn't push us back, because we were ready to move inland and get this party going. And of course, on the way, I also kept checking cooler boxes, other boxes, anything that was valuable for our adventure. I mean, we did pile up quite a bit already. It's pretty decent. Risking all the stuff on us, we continued inland. Finally, all three of us were together at this point, and we immediately ran into this massive bridge. We swam across the lake, and without any prior plans, we ran into a situation that we didn't expect.
Je kunt ook een broken bridge rebuilden.
Is it a no-build zone? Niet eens. Oh, dit is free, dit is free, dit is free.
Bro, en dan
Er is al een
build
base
hier
hier. Wacht, headshot, floor hedge. Ah, we gaan rijden, we zijn nu aan het rijden, we zijn aan het rijden, we zijn aan het rijden.
Rage?
Get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready. Oh.
Oh my god, they're already raped, bro.
They're not, bro.
Ah, I don't think so, I don't think so. They are loot, man.
Authorized.
Oh my god, bro. Oh my god.
Oh, 99 nails, orange key, out the island.
Oh, the car.
Boat. Don't shoot, don't shoot, don't shoot, don't shoot, don't shoot, don't shoot, don't shoot. Don't shoot, don't shoot, let him go, let him go, let him go, let him go. Come back, come back, come back. We take this, we take this, we take this.
Can we like...
Vest in here.
I need the vest, bro.
We could seal this as well.
Maybe take it over or something?
Yeah, we sealed it. I think we sealed this. We take it. Take this, we take this. Now before we finish the base, let me ask you guys to subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Especially if you enjoy these videos and you don't want to miss them in the future. For now, our plan was to take over this base and make it ours.
You can take it over or not?
Yeah, we can. Just give me 2 seconds. We need to drop this stuff.
Well, maybe he's locked out inside of it.
Yeah, but if we take down the bench, it will TP him out, so it's fine. It's free. Free base. I'm on the bridge, bro. Wat zegt hij, man? Finito. Door number 1 is finished. I even went as far as trying to build up a second garage door, just for some extra protection, because one door is never a good idea in DayZ.
Game's gone.
Ik bloed buiten. Dat is niet iemand van ons, dat is niet iemand van ons. Doe op, hij zwemt.
semi-auto,
Ja,
bro.
He's probably not alone. Careful, careful, careful. That's the base owner. Is that the base owner die loaded in?
Hij gaat jullie hier. Die koolhoek zit er bij mij of zo niet op, man. Ik kan hem niet openen.
Geloot, dat is geloot, dat is geloot.
Wow.
He had four keys. 9 key coins. 39 key coins, bro. 39 key coins, bro. Grape Incorporated. Funny thing is, for the next 20 minutes, there was actually people outside our base crouching and lurking around. I guess they wanted to get their gear back, or revenge, camp us, whatever. But we didn't budge. We didn't give them an inch, and as we had to go off and get up in the morning early anyway, we decided to just log off and call it a day. After all, there was nothing much we could do, with these campers outside our door and only having one door available. Amongst the good loot in the base that we raided, we found a key. And that key was for the military in the east of the map. This was a high tier military and also was busy and popular. But we decided to go for it anyway, as maybe this purple key would give us the progression that we needed. For example, the code lock to upgrade our base, or maybe even better. Someone just activated a timed crate in the middle of the military, because they have opened the key room already. So instead of doing that key, we're gonna stash the key and try and kill these guys.
En
Zit hier achter die rok.
Holy
Oh.
shit.
Ja, maar AR.
Eentje dood, eentje dood, eentje dood.
Eentje red weer.
Waar is hij, waar is hij?
Het zit allemaal open, man, bij die prison door.
Eén dood buiten prison.
In het midden, hij croucht.
Hij is dood, die is dood. Dit was dood op ping.
Eentje hierachter, close met de rockpijl.
Trade. Ik denk dat hij dood is, Trade, maar hij is dood, ik ben uncon. Volgens mij heb ik hem dood, man. Ik ben uncon.
Oh, ik zie die ander, wacht. Dit is de Pooler Final was dit.
Waar?
Hieronder.
Dood.
Hij is dood, nice.
Ah, all for that. Nice. Of course, we looted all the bodies, and these bodies were definitely more stacked than we were. Except for this guy, who I guess just got left out the group because he didn't have much. Regardless though, there was loads of stuff for us to take home back to our humble little base. And getting that stuff back to base was good. But back to base we had some other stuff to solve and still no code lock. Which was gonna be a problem very, very soon. Small stuff was good, because another teammate was looting in the morning while we were mostly offline and brought us not only sleeping bags but also an extra code lock. So, did that solve our problem? There was a guy supposedly... where? Over there? He is. He's holding us, bro. Just casually here, like preventing us from building. Don't know what his idea is. Head tapped? That's full geared.
Hij zit nu daarachter.
Head tapped, ja.
Ja. Loopt omhoog hoor. Hier op ping staat hij. Had ik
Headshot.
Bro, had ik een sniper gehad, was hij al een jaar dood. Hij zit nog steeds op daarbovenop.
Ja, geared. Gemist.
Als jij nog gewoon blijft beten. Hij loopt
die
er weer
brug.
omhoog, gaat naar die trees.
Geet.
Ik zag het, nice.
We zijn het rennen. Solo, open field. Hij scheet. Ik heb geet.
Waar rent hij heen?
Terug naar de bridge toe. Weer geet, dubbel geet. Achter de rocks. Pro nu op ping.
Echt wel.
Hij is low. Ik beet hem, ik mis compleet. Ping. Hij rent.
Op zich mag die best dood hoor, holy shit.
Hij is dood.
Goals moet die man schieten bro.
En 3 bodies. 2 van die andere mannetjes en 1 van hem. Later that day, some grinding had to be done to form progression in our group. My teammates weren't going to be on all day, and I decided to go for a solo run to hopefully gather some gear so we could win some more fights. To be fair, we were doing well, but I noticed most people had better gear, much better gear than us, so I feel like a run like this was in its place. I mean, it's his fault to be— oh shit. It's his fault, like when you leave your ATV unattended next to a trader, like come on. He put it in the open as well, like he didn't even try to hide his ATV. Probably gonna extract back out and realize it's gone. Right, this flying storage is mine. Guess this is from a despawn base. After all, we have not done the key that is supposed to be in the prison building, and we called this a prison, but it's not. It's a 58. 25k or more, I guess. PC, what's going in there? Some parts. That's it, I think. I mean, that's disappointing, I guess. But I'll go and loot the military though. Try and see if I can find some hidden stashes. Hey, brown keycard. Raid bag. Raid
Brown
bag.
keycard.
Dash W. Nog een gunpowder. Ook in de rack. Gunpowder. Oh, that's good. 3 gunpowder. Hey, orange keycard, Norval military navals. It's the hidden stashes, bro. The hidden stashes are stacked. What the hell? Chimera suppressor Fortis foregrip. Ik zie hem. Crazy fight south. It's okay. Let's go over there. Let's go over there and fight those idiots.
De base.
Laatst gezien op ping. Ja, die bush. Achter het ding. Deze boom. Onder deze boom.
Nou, bij mij is het achter die boom. Eén dood.
Nice.
Lekker.
Volgens mij wordt er gesniped van die base, man. Ik ben niet zeker. Yep, overkant. Oh, ik zie hem. Hij staat in het open veld. Staat hij.
Close mij, close mij, close mij.
It's safe to say DayZ gave my friend headaches, but fortunately some of those headaches can be avoided by simply using pingplayers.com. I remember trying to set up my own server to get rid of all these problems in DayZ, but time after time it just wouldn't work, and that's where pingplayers.com shines. They have a platform for gamers to avoid all those technical problems when setting up your own DayZ server, and in your own server you can set your own rules. No longer any stinky cheaters ruling the game. They even offer free test game servers, and maybe you want to use them to explore on your own. Or you get sick of DayZ and switch the server to another game. And for me, they're quite useful for drone shot cinematics in my videos. It's just convenient. You can set up a full DayZ server with mods within 60 seconds. I finally have an answer. If you want to make your own server, this is the place to be. You can avoid all those nights of stressing on getting your server to work, because the AI assistant will lead you through everything. Check out the link in the description if you're interested, and make sure to use code SIT35 for 35% off when setting up your server on pingplayers.com. Thanks to pingplayers.com for sponsoring this video and sorting out these server setting issues. Now, let's get back to the video, because we had a fight to win and this was about to be interesting. Hier in de... Naar jou. Hij is dood?
Hem doorschieten.
Hij is dood. Dat is denk ik niet dezelfde guy. Andere gast. Hij ligt een full geared body. Hij is in full stacked.
Maar dat is die gast waarschijnlijk die ik gekillt had.
Wat double bag eigenlijk. Overall, it proved to be kind of a shit show because people love to camp in trees on the server is what we noticed. And that was gonna make it hard, because this bridge required people to be bold and take big risks. And if everyone on the server decided to hide away and not take a singular risk, this was gonna be hard. Because so far we've had fights around the area and people camping our goal to build this bridge, so building up wasn't as easy as we thought initially. We'd been getting camped day by day. And so far, we didn't even get the chance to build up the main frame and block off the access to the ship. It was time to build, but unfortunately our neighbors and people in the surrounding area had different ideas. Because every time we tried to block off the lake, we got blocked, camped, and we were absolutely ostracized for our plan. Even mijn dingen reloaden eigenlijk. Hij is echt in rocks, die gaan stil nog.
Ja, boven.
Daar helemaal. Hem gehit?
Ik heb hem net gehit.
Ik heb hem weer gehit. Weer gehit? Wow. We're basically just taking this fight, but this guy is so overgeared. He's just eating it for breakfast, bro. There's no point. But not everyone trying to camp us was good at the game. There were also some extreme noobs sitting in bushes overlooking our bridge from far away. Regardless though, all campers got dealt with at this point. This guy ran away to try and stash some gear that he got from a buddy. Stop camping us, bro. So we are currently getting, I guess, render glitched. Because, I mean, he's shooting at us, and I mean straight at us. He just built a tower base. They sit and camp people. Bro. He built a tower base just to camp half the map, bro. What for what?
Military. Marcus.
Headshot! Dead! Smoke!
Cap.
Bro, dat don't headshot in.
Bro just lying at this point.
Je hebt geen kill feed, ja. I guess we'll never know.
I am definitely not unhappy with the amount of materials that we've gained from doing what we've been doing. Key cards have been stacking up. We've got Northern Military Naval ship, and I don't see any ship in the northern part of the map. So I'm guessing it would indicate that the ship, it's on the same ship. So I think these two key cards are on the same ship. And honestly, we need to do a trader run. We've got loads of money. We've got loads of barter items, loads of keys we could do. We've got to get a move on. So I think we're going to go to the ship first, because obviously that's our ship. We've got that on lockdown. And everyone coming to the ship is going to die. So let's have a look how good the ship actually is. Because if it's good, it might be worth hurrying up a bit and building up the base ASAP. Because the more people we kill then with good key cards, the more good loot we get. I took the 50k that we needed to buy a boat, and we headed to the entire south of that same lake that we were protecting with our base. And south of that lake was the boat trader. Now, we only had one option to buy a boat, so we had to go for the 50k boat that everyone was using, which I guess was fine.
Station. Troop stations.
Locked door. Oh, dat is hem waarschijnlijk. I guess this one is not the southern, but the northern part of the ship, and that makes total sense. Okay. I think this is gonna make an alarm, by the way, so it's good to know. In. Gunpowder, M200 mag. Gunpowder, vest, helmet. Good vest, good helmet. Which gun?
De air SAS.
RSAS, DDM for them
Welke
300.
gun was dat?
Gunpowder. Het was een DDM4. Van geld.
Tijd gedaan.
Medic bag. Hier, de crate is safe in de corner. Oh, 67k. SRS, A2. Timed crate. I say, it's a massive ship. I think one of us holds it down and the other one goes back with all the gear to the base and depots it all to make sure they don't lose it. Scar 20.
Come.
Another vest. Ja.
Als je de fort wil protecten,
Ik ben
heb je een leuk
Tumper.
wapen daarvoor. Kijk eens wat ik voor jou heb dan als je de fort gaat protecten.
Deze is geopend. Heavy C4, heavy C4, heavy C4. Yeah, we have to get this back. 100% we have to get this back. 4, 3, you're adopted. Okay. Yeah. For a hacked crate? It's okay. We'll take it. We'll take it. And with the full trio online, we decided to go for the nearest airdrop, which was at the airfield. And we were ready for some PvP, for some fights, where we weren't getting snipe camped or getting door camped. But yeah.
That shit's trash. Paarse keycard. For the Southern Military Naval Ship.
Hey, goortjes.
Hij gooit het in neet. Okay. In all seriousness, we were stacking up barter items and things were looking up. I was really happy with the loot we had so far acquired, and I thought that a trader run was in place. After all, it was our goal to build up the base, and I didn't really seem to find a good moment where I could do this, because my teammates were too lazy to farm the materials themselves, and therefore, I had to get started on doing it on my own. And that I guess was until the next day, because we had stacked up so much money, nails and even C4, but we were at the point where we had to upgrade today. We couldn't wait any longer. And finally, my teammates took the wheel and farmed some trees. Hey, mensen zwemmen. Te 1.
Jalla dan.
Ik sta wat op.
Bro is autistic. Deur. Oké, dankjewel. Niet openen.
Ja.
Eerst hier. Holy shit, man zit gewoon te campen. Wat een virgin.
Nee, ze komen net er water uit. Nou ja.
Nou, hoe gaan we dat doen?
Eentje
Ik heb
rent.
een grenade.
Als een keer ligt achter die gate ook, zit ze hem op een poep.
Wacht. Ja, doe maar.
Die bodybag in je hand.
Alles wel.
Alles?
Ah, ze hebben denk ik de hele body gewoon niet geloot.
We checked every corner around our base and made sure no one was camping us, which I guess they weren't anymore. We had neighbors too, and honestly these neighbors were my prime suspects of the people that continuously were around our base, but we couldn't confirm that in any way. Instead, we found another subject very close to us, still holding us from the rocks. Someone's here. He's running away from the rocks. Oh. He's on the rocks in front of us, not far.
Ping dan.
Hij is niet dood!
Je hoort hem.
Wat dieren ook.
Laat gezien. 1 keer gehit.
Ik hem nog eens een keer.
Hij is low. 3 trade gehit. Achter deze rock. Hij rent. Hij is dood.
Maar mijn gun schiet gewoon niet. Ja.
Grape Incorporated. Interesting. That name sounds familiar, doesn't it? Grape Incorporated. We made our way straight back to base, and killing this guy we thought was one of the base campers, or at least one of the people constantly in our area, as we'd seen his name before. But that turned out not to be the guy. Because once we returned back to depot his loot and the loot of my friend that died, I guess we met the actual campers of our base. There's a guy, right side of the rocks on our base, right side of the rocks.
Bro. Net te zwemmen.
Maatje. Opposite side as well, both base camping, we're getting double base camped by two different people. Eentje gehit,
Voor mij.
eentje daar.
Laat me uit! Oh, Oké, ik heb het overleefd.
Die die beschoten heeft, heb ik gehit. En de andere man is in de treelijn links. Then. I think 2 or 3 guys just full camping with sniper at this point. Like full base camping.
1 keer hit. Daarachter.
De boom.
Hier eentje.
Eentje achter hier.
Ah, mijn gids.
They're just playing ninja camping the base, like what? Ik ben uncon. Kutzooi.
Waar zat dat bij? Jawel.
Bro,
Wat een ding. Is dit?
helicopter party. I mean, beautiful.
Dan zien we het.
Is iemand staat bij die brug daar. Hij aimt op mij. Hij schoot.
Ik zie hem. Ik zag hem.
Waar de f is mijn mag gebleven? Ik snap het niet.
Git? Achter die rok.
This fight was honestly kind of a stalemate. We're both just trading shots. Sometimes we hit, but most of the times we miss because we're all being cautious that we don't die. And even if we do get hit, we both have healing and keep healing up to the max. So it's just a battle of who gets hit more and has enough heals to kind of count for it. It kept going and going and going, and maybe for 20 minutes we're standing here fighting each other. My one friend got impatient, and after kind of bullying them away and spamming, he eventually decided to go for a swim.
Ja, ik ben aan het zwemmen. Ik ben... Oké. Ja, ik ben dood. Sorry, waar... Hè?
Oh, je bent er weggetapt.
Maar hoe kan die mij schieten? Ja, ik ben dood.
Nee, die andere man. Unfortunately, there was a third guy holding back, making sure that we weren't crossing that bridge. And it wasn't 2 guys we were fighting, but 3. So I made a decision, because my teammates were able to spawn inside their sleeping bag inside the base. But that meant that I had to go around, because I couldn't take this swim. On the bright side though, this was about to be a 3v3. Instead of having to do a far sniping, we now actually had a strategy. And I think you can guess that I made the far flank to the other bridge that's much further in. And that was kind of a far flank, but I had no other choice at this point. Knowing that these guys wouldn't jump in the water to loot my friend's body, I decided to take the risk and flank all the way around. But that turned out to be a big, big mistake. Okay, yeah. 3 mannetjes op mij.
Nou, we kunnen niks doen. Nu zit een man boven op ons base.
Zij dood?
Hij hoort fluiten aan. Hij denkt dat hij big man is. Deze man denkt echt dat dit shit is, hè? Ah.
All 3 dead. Ah, nah. Nah.
Gaan we Atta?
Ik kom eraan. I looted the bodies while my teammates were fighting, and I had to get all this gear stashed because if I left it here, I wouldn't be able to get this into base. In the meantime, my teammates tried to open up the door and face the campers again.
Eentje 1 AP, zijn er 2 rechts van die base, 1 in de bosjes, 1 meteen om de hoek. Wat een bitch boys, jongen. Echt alleen maar campen. Oh, cringe hier zo hard van, jongen.
In my situation, standing there with a backpack in my hand, I still had to clean up this fight. My teammates weren't able to kill these guys unfortunately from the base, which made total sense, and I was stood here with 2 backpacks of gear that I had to put away somewhere. But it was all good, because I had a plan how to do this, and I had to kill this 1v3 and do it again to another camping clan. First things first, I stashed away the gear that was most important and that I gained of killing these guys, including an extra 338 and some mandatory healing items. I kind of half expected these guys to run away, but once I came back, this happened. I do believe that these guys have left. I mean, I don't know why these guys really hate us. Like, we haven't actually even killed someone on the boat. Like, we haven't been successful in utilizing this bridge as like a camping point for boats. Because we haven't caught a single boat, like actually going there and killing them on the boat. Because we've been so busy trying to progress with these campers that we haven't either built up our base nor actually done what we're supposed to do. At least they're not camping anymore, but this is going to be interesting. I also know it kind of feels weird to say, but I have to apologize for how long it took for us to actually build this base, because this was the first moment where we were actually able to farm and get a plan going, because we didn't even want to live in this part of the bridge. We wanted to control the main part of the bridge. And after taking my stash back to base, I thought it was ready. Finally, the campers weren't around anymore, and we had to do something now. Now that we had the nails, and we had the necessities to build up the space in the middle of the bridge, we had to make a move. And today was that day. Ja, zijn we het al. Kies dan.
Die heb je allemaal.
Kut.
Waar
mannetje,
zijn ze
mannetje,
verboden
mannetje.
deze?
3 mannetjes bij.
Oh!
3 mannetjes, ik ben dood. 3 mannetjes ineens in die forest. De campers zijn neighbors geworden. Bro. At this point, this became war. The campers, or at least the people that were outside our base the entire time that I call campers, became our new neighbors. And I was oblivious when I logged in that there was a massive new base right next to ours, overnight. And we only had one place, and one conclusion where these guys could have gone within the next 20 seconds after killing me. With an ATV, with no lockout front, we knew exactly where these guys went. And while taking the ATV, we knew we had to build our base up right now.
En
Ja, ik ben er bijna wat.
This massive base next to ours was a problem. And we had to get rid of these guys one way or another. Because them building next to us and being active all around our base was never gonna work out. And they were not friendly at all. They were maybe the most hostile clan ever.
Hé, er zit iemand bij de base.
Hey, ik hold the door.
Hij zit nu aan de kant van jullie.
op de brug?
Ja. Ik heb geen ammo meer.
Waar?
Hij zit onder de brug. Hij zit hier voor mij. Voor mij.
Ping,
rechts.
ping,
Ja, daar. Daar.
Volgens mij heb ik een headshot, hij is dood denk ik.
Nog één. Hier, die kant. Nee, rechts leeft nog.
Ja, rechts. Hè?
Er zijn er twee man. Links.
Rechts voor jou.
Was hij blauw?
Oh! Nee, hij leeft nog. Ah! Shit.
Unfortunately, fighting two teams at the same time didn't work and one of my teammates died. And I had to leave the door camping post because these guys were simply sawing in base while my friend was battling a 1v2/1v3. I'm gonna have to let the base go here. They better not come out, but I mean, they wouldn't risk it, I think.
Aan de andere kant. Aan de andere kant, richting het water. Hij zoomt die net.
Dood. Die base. Desert tag.
Dat is een goede shit.
Red key. De base, onze neighbors. Neighbors gaan pushen, bro. De neighbors gaan pushen. Ik depot it now. Maze quickly managed to get a hold of the door, and we decided to take this time to find some materials and build up the base, at least what we could. But our plan for this bridge was much larger than just hiding away in a side room. My other friend finally got back from the coast, and we decided to put him on the job of holding that door because we had to build up, and we had to farm materials, which wouldn't be possible with them roaming around.
Hij is buiten. Hij is met z'n tweeën naar buiten kan doen.
Echt rond te campen.
Ah, ik hoor hem praten voor de base.
Wat zegt hij?
In game, hij denkt dat ik in de base zit. Hij zegt, hallo man, wil je? Hoort niet. Hij rent naast mij in het water.
Ja, eentje rent het bij die. Hit. Hij is dood.
Ja, kom maar aan.
Full gear dood in de field.
Ja, kom maar aan.
Ping.
En die andere man zit aan de andere kant van die brug.
Ja, er...
Oh ja, op mij man. Fucking hell, ik wist het ook. Kankers, echt. Wat een honden zijn dit, jongen. Hè?
It doesn't make sense. How many of them are there? Because they keep coming. There's one. One just went out. A freshie just went out. This guy respawned. This guy just respawned. How many respawns do these people have? I mean, there can be 3 of them total, and we've seen loads more than that. Alright, mate. Of course. I mean, my teammate wasn't wrong. These guys are something else. There's something else. We keep getting door camped. We keep door camping them. It's a perpetual cycle of both losing and no one being able to wipe the other one out.
Ja, tuurlijk. Kunnen ze nog even smoken.
Hier. Dood.
Zit er nog een ergens?
Push out, push out, push out, push out naar mij.
Kom maar. Draai je dan, als je komt.
Oh. Shot.
Vanaf van die andere kant.
Een mannetje open field, rechts. Hier, ping. Dood, 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 dood op ping. Full geared, full geared, full geared.
Zou ik je gaan looten?
Oeh, Northeast, ja man.
Northeast, 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 laatste.
Nee, ik loot die man, maar ik heb ook niks.
Oké.
Waar northeast, waar northeast?
Ja, ik heb geen idee waar die zit.
Oh, ik zie hem.
Ik zie het, hij loopt hier in het open. Ik heb alleen een poeler, ik kan niks doen, had ik hem
Op mij, Bram.
in het open, man.
Dood, dood,
Dood,
dood,
hij is dood, hij is dood, hij is dood.
Nog één, nog één, nog één, nog één, nog één, nog een mannetje.
Ik weet niet van waar.
Ik ga voor de heals. Heal. Waar is hij aan het verstoppen, jongen?
Ik ga even healen.
We had saved up all our materials, all our work, all of our nails, all of our C4, and we included everything. We cleared the area and we made sure no one else was around. And it looked like we had wiped the neighbors out completely, or they just decided to run away. Because after countless of fights around our base, before and after the neighbors built their base here, it was finally quiet for the first time. And our project of starting to build our bridge base was finally plausible. Unfortunately, boats were going so fast that when we were inside of our base, we weren't catching them just yet. Because at full speed, they were going past us, but we had to go one outside of the doors. And even in this case, when I was standing there basically ready, I shot him and it didn't even hit him. It didn't even damage him. But that's okay, because I continued building and made sure the first part of the base was finished. But my teammates were roaming around trying to get more nails. And that's when, very close to base, they noticed a trio pull up with full gear. Ja, 2 op de rocks. Eentje ziet mij. Eentje gehit. Hit. Eentje gehit. Allebei beneden op de rocks. Ik heb eentje hard gehit.
Ben je dood?
Nice, eentje zit op mijn ping op de rocks. Hard gehit.
Eentje in deze building naast mij nog.
Ja.
Zijn er 3.
Dood.
Maar man op rocks, daar komt.
Hij is dood.
Nice.
Ai, deze man is echt gerold, man. Een 4-6K.
Hi.
Oh, de.
Jezus, die man die stond... Zo, deze man is stacked, bro.
Free gear delivery.
Dat die mandjes niet zo blij gaan zijn, man.
Ja, dat mogen ze zijn.
We wanted to complete the full bridge and cover the entire bridge with our base. But that would require us even more materials, and we didn't have that just yet. Although we were expanding by the minute, killing everyone, and moving our storage was our first plan. Because all of the stuff and the valuable stuff that we had acquired had to be locked behind multiple safe doors. The simple 2-door setup at the bottom of the bridge was not going to be enough. Especially since the neighbors knew where we lived and they had more than enough incentive to come and raid us offline. We had to do this. We had to make sure the bridge was built as soon as possible. But moving loot while being camped is harder than you think. Because if there's some kind of guy sitting there camping your door when you're transferring a bag of your most important items in the game, it can get tricky. And it did. Because when I was moving the storage over, I decided to dismantle some walls for some extra nails. But that's when disaster struck. My drive was full. I didn't realize that I didn't have any space and I couldn't record for 15 minutes. And it so happened in those 15 minutes that there was a boat passing by on our bridge. But this time, my teammates didn't manage to kill the people on the boat. Instead, the people on the boat got by, dumped their boat, and pushed back. They sniped first my friend and killed them on top of our base. Then, they killed another friend. And somehow, the both of them together had left open all of our doors without me realizing. Because I was in this base thinking they had died in the base window. But that was far from the case. Because when I moved out and I finally fixed my recording, there was 2 people full deep in our base. And all our doors had been left wide open. How am I gonna kill 2, 3 people full deep inside our base? They're not 1 door deep, they're not 2 doors deep, they're like inside. I mean, honestly, it feels like GG's. I don't even know how they got in. I think someone left the doors open, but they're in, that's for sure. And I can't just run in at them through the door. I can't run at them through the quick exit. They've got our sleeping bags in control. Maybe we didn't bar a window. But I don't see a step ladder, so I don't know how they would have got in that quickly. Did we leave the quick exit open? I mean, how are they full deep if the doors aren't fully rated? Like if these doors weren't open. This door's open, that door's open. Yeah, so they must have got in through here. No, wait, that one's closed. Oh, they closed that one no, wait, the loot's still here. We have a thumper. We have an M79. And we have 2 pox nades. I'm praying this server has a configuration for this, because some servers you barf within minutes and you die, and some servers you survive the pox for years. There's one in. I think they're both coughing. Yeah, he's there. This AK is dog shit. It's dog shit. He should be forced to dismantle out now. He realized. He's dismantling that wall there down below. He's still alive. Oh my god. The box isn't killing him. The box does not kill him. They're alive. They're both alive. The box doesn't make you barf on the server. He's gonna dismantle that and jump out. He's gonna fall in the water though. He dismantled already? What? Spawning in on base. They didn't even get my back somehow. I don't get it. Now I'm underwater. One's here. One's here. One's here. One's here. I hear him. Wow. How did they not find this stuff, but they got full deep? I don't get it. They must have code locked the window. Or they ran right by this loot and they were like, nah. I tried my hardest to make sure to seal the base as soon as possible. But I wasn't the only one in the area, and teams were camping and coming for these shots. They heard the explosions earlier and were confused how that happened. I think these guys did some funky shit, because how did they dismantle that window? How did they get through? Unless that one window wasn't code locked, or the doors weren't open, I'm still not sure how they got in. There's a boat. And we have campers, guys. I don't know what it is with this location. I can't... This is actually crazy. I mean, what? I guess they didn't get most of the stuff. But what is going on? I mean, we've got loads of stuff in these airlocks. We're not broke. They just took our C4 and the best guns. That's what they took. We also fixed up the base and made it clean and neat again. We made sure there was no stuff left on the ground, but we realized we were getting cooked. Endless various different clans camping us for whatever reason. We didn't even kill anyone on the boat. We didn't even manage to kill anyone on the boat. But it was sure. These people over here hated us so much. We continued on the server, had multiple fights and multiple successes. Pas op, pas op, pas op. Hit. Zet ervoor, Bram, zet ervoor. Wacht.
In die choppers.
Ultimately, we had a very interesting adventure. But unfortunately, the quest to finish the bridge and dominate the area today, I don't want to say failed, but it was a tough one. People for sure didn't like the incentive of building a bridge base in the most important lake on the map. But I would say we put up a strong fight, and we tried our best to make this happen. But maybe next time we'll be able to finish our base. I hope you enjoyed the adventure regardless, because I can tell you that I definitely did. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and I hope to see you guys all next week.